Okay, before I get into reviewing this Nissan Titan 2010, this is the year of it, check this website out right here. http://usnews.ratingsandreview.com. The reason why I say that is because if you're in the market to sell a rig or find out what your rig is worth or appraisal or reviews and ratings and all that kind of stuff, just go right there, what you're looking at. Okay, I'll set this aside for a second. What we're going to be getting into here for a few minutes is a Nissan pickup, a Titan half-ton. This is what they call our King Cab Pro4X pickup. Back in 2010, Nissan had 14 models, according to that website, okay? 14 models of Titans, half-tons. There's a instrument cluster panel right there. Very, very simple on this pickup. Nissan concentrated more on the pickup itself and a whole lot of amenities and whatnot have you. It's got just a basic radio setup, not a whole lot of electronic junk. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of these newer pickups and vehicles in general, they're just plumb loaded with electronic junk that's sooner or later going to break down and leave you stranded. And I know that from first-hand experience. Okay, this shifter setup right here is what they call a slot box shifter. And like I say, if you go to that website, you can check out a lot of the technical specs. And I'm not going to be going on and on about that. There's the four-wheel drive knob right there. You got two-wheel drive high and four high, and you push it in for four low, okay? And this is a King Cab. This particular model that I have here, it's just got cloth seats. It's not real fancy or nothing, but just the way I wanted it. And I'm just kind of turning the camera around here before I jump outside. Which reminds me, I better do that very thing while I got a little sunlight here. But like I say, this pickup's relatively simple in configuration, just the way I like it. I don't like stuff that's real complicated there. It's got a real tiny little digital display. Nothing, you know. A lot of people might want a lot of electronic junk in their rigs, but I don't. Plain and simple. Okay. This has got the 5.6 engine in it. In this Titan, it's a V8 5.6 developed with 317 horses, I do believe, with 385 foot-pounds of torque. There's what the front end looks like. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, you might want to check these people out in Livingston, Montana, right there. YellowstoneImport.com. Good outfit to do business with. This vehicle here has got 34,500 miles on it, but you see, yesterday I test drove it for 2 hours before I bought it, and believe you me, I took it out on some really rough roads. And this pickup here surprised me. I drove a lot of Dodges in my day. I drove a lot of Fords, Chevys and whatnot have you, but this thing here has got a different, I didn't say better, I said it's got a different kind of a ride to it. And like I say, this is the Pro4X off-road package I've got in this guy. The ride's just a tiny bit rough because of those all-terrain tires right there. If you have good ridges. Those are steel rims that I have on here, and sorry about the wind out here, but this is good old Paradise Valley, Montana. Great big bold chrome right there. We've got the Pro4X. This is flexible. I don't have my license on here yet, but this Titan, so far from what I drove yesterday and today, I like it quite a bit. It's got a lot of power, a lot of torque, whatnot I have you. I hear these things aren't so good on gas, but then again, when it comes to the internet, I don't necessarily always believe everything I read. Trust me. Let's open up this door. It's got a real nice door configuration as far as I'm concerned anyway. Let me step back here for a second. Kind of show you this little deal here. Okay. Make sure that's shut. Make sure that's shut. But anyway, like I say, a 2010 Nissan Titan. The engine is running, so things are probably a little bit noisy out here. But anyway, if you go to that one website that I showed you at the beginning of the movie file, you'll catch right on. But if you're looking for a rig to run around town, or a taxi cab, or a soccer mom's vehicle, or something like that, this ain't it. This Titan ain't it. Plain and simple. Very well then, I'll just make a sweep across the Absaroka Mountains here, and I'll get gone. Thank you very much for watching the movie file.